So for the last 12 months, only $20,000 of claims have been processed, and yet here they're charging the client $250,000 in premium, and they wanted to increase their premium by another 6% at renewal.
Benefits on the fly.
Oh, we're headed back to our office at the Olympia Airport. On my way back, I thought I'd talk a little bit about one of our newer clients. The business owner had approached me and said, can you take a look at our benefits and see if you can maybe help us out? So he arranged for us to meet with his office administrator who handles their benefits, and we went and talked with them. And this administrator told us a little bit about the company, and we got to know a little bit about them and what they were looking to do. She shared with me that she had just got her renewal rates from their incumbent broker, and she was pretty happy because they were only a 6% increase. I said, well, why is it going up? And it was interesting. She just looked at me like, what do you mean? And I said, well, what's the justification for them charging you more this year than they did last year? She said, I don't know. I said, well, just from what you've shared with me about your company and your employees, it sounds like you guys have pretty healthy employees that really doesn't sound like you have a lot of chronic issues. Not a lot of people utilize their benefits much. So I'm just wondering what the justification is for any insurance company to want to charge you more this year. So anyway, after our initial meeting, they agreed that they wanted to hire us as their broker to take over their plan and to start doing some digging. And so that's what we did. So we immediately, once we became their broker, reached out to their incumbent carrier, and we were able to negotiate that 6% rate increase down to a flat renewal. That was a pretty easy thing to do. But we weren't done there, because there's something still about not accepting the status quo. And I think a lot of times brokers just do that. They say, well, that's a win. A 6% increase is a win. A flat renewal is a win. Is it really justified? And so that's where we do the deeper dive into the why. Why are these rates what they are? And of course, are they comparable to what else is available in the market? So we do this exhaustive market analysis, which is a much deeper research into all of the various plans and trusts and organizations and strategies and things that a company can potentially move into to help them control their costs. And when we do that market analysis, it gives us a really good idea of what this particular company's risk tolerance is, how they perform. We were also able to get some data on their actual claim. And the shocking thing was this company had been paying $250,000 a year in premiums, $250,000 a year in health insurance premiums alone to their insurance company. But their insurance company was only paying out in claims just under $20,000 for the last 12 months. So for the last 12 months, only $20,000 of claims have been processed, and yet here they're charging the client $250,000 in premium, and they wanted to increase their premium by another 6% at renewal. So at the end of the day, we push back again, and we're able to negotiate on behalf of our client, and we're able to reduce their cost down by an additional $30,000. Option one, they could have stayed with their current broker, accepted the 6% rate increase, and paid $10,000 more a year. Option two, they moved us into that position of broker. We negotiated on their behalf like we do for all of our clients every year, and we were able to reduce their costs down by not just $10,000, but by $40,000 total from what they would have paid if they had stayed with their current broker. So that's a good example of what we mean when we say you can keep your plan, just upgrade your broker. That's exactly what happened with this company. They had the option to keep their insurance company the same, keep their plan the same, and just pay $40,000 less than what they would have if they had stayed with their same broker.